Hello everyone, we are the Couple Coach. I'm Coach Sean.
And I'm Coach Teen.
And we are certified life coach from the Life Coach Training Institute from Dallas, Texas, USA. And we are part of Life Coach Philippines. And welcome to
Time Out,
where we stop and talk about the hurly-burlies of couple relationships. Our advocacy is connecting disconnected families, and we help couples have an energetic and engaging relationship that is full of respect, trust, peace, love, and joy. We do this episode every Monday at 12 noon in our Facebook page and also our YouTube page. Do share your comments. We would love to hear from you. Do share this video so other people can be blessed, and we would love to hear from you. On today's episode, it's now our episode 10, and last week we talked about the 5 love languages
or your love maps.
Love maps, which are the love languages. This week we will talk about 5 language of apology.
So opposite naman tayo ng love maps.
So last week, if you would remember, the 5 love languages that we talk about are, the first one is
words of affirmation, acts of service, quality time,
receiving gifts, and physical touch. Today we will talk about naman apologies. Now, specifically for men. For women, medyo madali lang mag-apologize, di ba? Madali lang ba, Coach Teen? Oh, no?
Minsan,
oo. Pero,
minsan madali.
Madali
minsan,
lang. So.
Siguro ako lang yun. Kahit I'm at fault, but since I'm a Taurus, I'm really stubborn. So at times, even if it's my fault, it would take me time to really say, I'm sorry. I will have to find a way to na parang palabasin na tama pa rin, parang hindi pa din talaga. Mali talaga.
Pero mas common kasi yung mga babae.
Yeah.
Madali lang mag-apologize.
Pero,
generally. But for men out there, since this week is
Father's Day. So, happy Father's Day to all dads out there.
Thank you. Pag-uusapan naman natin yung mga tatay. Paano ba yung mag-apologize sa mga tatay? Ako, commonly, sa akin, medyo hirap ako mag-apologize. That's something that I don't do on a regular basis. Like, especially for men, we were never really taught how to apologize. Di ba yung real men don't apologize. It's a sign of weakness. Sabi nga yun sa line ni John Wayne doon sa movie niya na if you apologize, it's a sign of weakness. But in reality, it's not really a sign of weakness. It's really just a sign of acceptance that, hey, you did something wrong. You acknowledge it, and it's something that would ensure that the relationship is strengthened and there is trust and forgiveness in the relationship. So,
and I think being the father of the family, I think it would start from you to show the humility of what a leader is, because you are leading the family.
Yes. And then it's important as well for the kids to see it. Kasi at the end of the day, kung kasalanan naman acknowledge it, then acknowledge. It's a family matter anyway. And the more open you are to accepting that you have an opportunity, the better that you can improve the relationship. So, right now, let's talk about the 5 language of the apology. The first one is expressing regret. As simple as, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, pero kasi usually, di ba, pag sinasabi mo, I'm sorry, but, may but pa.
Lagi.
Wag nang but. I-accept nyo na lang na, I'm sorry. I'm sorry of what I've done.
I'm sorry I hurt you.
I hurt you. And that's something that I felt na I shouldn't have done. How can you do better? Yeah.
Yeah. And when you say sorry, dapat yung galing talaga sa heart, hindi yung labas sa ilong, di ba? Minsan pag nag-sorry ka, since it's very natural to say sorry, parang okay, I'm sorry, ganun lang. Pero the sincerity, may mga tao kasi na ramdam mo na hindi sincere mag-sorry.
Yeah.
So, it's better to know the love language of, or the apology language of your partner para alam mo kung paano sabihin yung tamang sorry.
Yeah, just be sure to be specific of what you are sorry about. Be specific, hindi lang general siya. So, be specific para alam nung taong yun kung ano yung ina-apologize mo. The second one is
accepting responsibility. Saying, I was really wrong. So, you admit na sa'yo talaga nang galing yung fault. Sometimes kasi mahirap nga talaga na magsabi ng sorry. Lalo na parang you always wanted to put the blame on someone sa relationship niyo. So, what often happens is sasabihin mo, okay, ako nang mali. Ganun yung tono. So, it's not really apologizing. And sometimes, instead of your partner accepting the sorry or ay yung parang i-acknowledge yung sorry mo. Minsan hindi kasi you don't know how to accept the responsibility na naging mali ka.
Parang galit ka pa. And when you're saying that I was wrong, just be specific, name the mistake. Ano yung mistake na yon, and accept the fault. The third one is request for forgiveness. Requesting for forgiveness. Please forgive me. Ayan. Those words, sometimes other people wants to hear that, please forgive me. I request for forgiveness. I know I've done something wrong. Please forgive me. And be sincere. Yun lang. Be sincere about it. Sometimes kasi minsan parang sabi nga ni Coach din kanina, labas sa ilong. Pero if you are very sincere about it and it comes from the heart, nagiging authentic naman siya eh. Basta authentic ka lang talaga nag-a-apologize.
Na you're really sorry and you're really asking for forgiveness. Not just to you're just asking for forgiveness to appease your partner para lang bati na kayo.
Yeah.
Kasi by next time na may mangyari ulit, parang natural na lang. So, hindi pa din. So, it's different from really accepting the responsibility. Yung pagsasabi na, please forgive me. Kasi mahirap din na, minsan kasi it's already enough for us to just say sorry. Pero sometimes the other partner, hindi pa siya okay. You have to really say the word na, please forgive me.
And the affirmation that sometimes it takes time kasi diba, if you have the habit of doing that and it might take a little bit of time to change it, then do so. At the end of the day, you're able to accept it and you see that there is progress in the relationship. The fourth one is genuinely repenting. I'll try not to do it again. Again, pag sinabi mo po yun, just be mindful of what you have done. Kasi sometimes, pag sinabi mo, I will not try to do it again, tapos paulit-ulit mong ginagawa. Tapos parang nangiinis ka lang. Madami dyan yung mga ganyan na iinis lang at ayaw baguhin yung behavior na yun. Lagi na lang, I'll try not to do it again and so on and so forth. So please, when you say that, be authentically and be mindful of that thing that you do. And last but not the least, Coach Tin?
That's making restitution. That means, what can I do to make it right? So, di ba when you acknowledge that you are at fault, you intend to also think of the way of how to make things right para hindi na nga siya maulit. Minsan kasi, when you just say sorry, sometimes it's not really enough. Kasi, iba-iba din tayo ng degree na, or level of hurt. So, something you have done, parang a certain scenario you have done against me, pag nag-sorry ka sa akin, madali lang sa akin. Okay, I accept it. Pero may mga tao na nag-sorry ka, pero hindi enough. Kasi there needs, parang you need to really make sure na hindi na siya mauulit at itatama mo yung naging mali.
And that's it. Those are the 5 language of apologies. Recap lang natin. The first one is expressing regret, saying I'm sorry with no buts. The second one is accepting responsibility. I was wrong. The third one is requesting for forgiveness. Please forgive me.
And number 4, that's genuinely repenting, saying I'll not try to do it again.
And the last one is making
restitution.
What can I do to make it right? At the end of the day, it's very critical for you to be able to understand what the language of apology that you have, so that it's easier for you to communicate what you feel to the other person and the person to communicate that with you. Because at the end of the day, being mindful of aware of your blind spots is the best way for you to have a strong and loving relationship.
So if you want to know your language of apology, you can message us. We can send you a test that you can use to determine what language or ano ba yung language of apology mo. Kasi sometimes tayo hindi tayo aware na may language of apology pala.
And that's it for us. We help couples really strengthen the relationship. That's our advocacy.
Not just couples, but the family.
Even the family,
kasama yung
kids.
Kasi they are part of the family that we are trying to protect.
So if you need any assistance with that, we are at your service. Just reach out to us and we're happy to help you. And that's it for us. We'll see you again next time on Time Out. See ya. Bye.